I'm Ananias Escalante. I'm a professor at Arizona State University at the School of Life Sciences and member of the Center for Evolutionary Medicine and Informatics at the Biodesign Institute. I'm particularly interested in comparative studies of different species of malaria parasites in different hosts and how the parasites relate with the host. And I think MaHPIC really offers an extraordinary opportunity for people like me that wanted to develop that kind of projects. Especially, I'm particularly interested in natural infections in non-human primates and the same thing in humans. So I think this center really offers an extraordinary opportunity for researchers like me that would like to develop new projects and need a baseline information that only a center like this can develop. Well, I am originally from Venezuela, where it's a malaria endemic country. And I did my Ph.D. in evolutionary biology of malaria. I developed one of the first phylogenies that included all different malaria parasites in a formal molecular phylogeny, and I have been working in that topic for almost 15 years. And that's it. That's more or less what I've been doing. These centers definitively allows for non-institutions in the US, for institutions in the developing countries to actually have access to data that can be generated through new tools and new technologies that otherwise they will not have access to, because they don't have the capacity, financially at least, to put together resources like the ones I put in this center. So I think in that way it opens a lot of interesting collaborations and opportunities for centers worldwide. Well, I think the big advantage of trying to integrate these different approaches in a common database is that you really can interrogate very complex data with a lot of different kind of questions and discover patterns that otherwise are invisible to you, because you cannot consider covariables or specific factors that may change a pattern. So I think having an integrated platform is essential to better understand the host-parasite relationship. Well, MaHPIC has the extraordinary advantage that essentially will provide the baseline information, because we usually don't know basic aspects like what is the age of the infection, how long or how the hosts have, different hosts react to different species of the parasite. We don't have that because we cannot measure that in the human host. At least, of course, we inoculate malaria on purpose. So, but having a non-human system where we can study experimental infections and then contrast that with what we see in nature, I think is simply the way to go. Well, I think it's a group that will bring together different expertise, different technologies, and that will allow for new synergies and probably new concepts, and even on ways to build ontologies among different disciplines and areas of knowledge that will facilitate creating new projects and innovative grants. So I think for young faculties or for graduate students looking for a career, such an environment is very, very important and very unique. Nowadays, I'm making an effort to try to better understand the evolution of all the different species of malarias, particularly in the context of the origin of Plasmodium vivax. That is the most important parasite outside Africa in terms of morbidity. And we have unique opportunities to understand several closely related species that will allow us to better understand what makes that parasite so successful in the human host. And I think this center offers an opportunity to go beyond description and start to develop some mechanistic driven hypotheses and models that will help us to better understand malaria pathogenesis.